Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. So, last episode, in the last episode, the last two parts, the two parts of episode 2, Mia was killed, and her sister Maya was framed for her murder. Then we did 2 court cases. We won both of them. We called out the murderer, who was this guy with this pink hair and this sparkly personality, whatever you call it. And yeah, we won our second case. Anyways, we're here with episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. I already played a bit of it. Well, there's a sneak peek of it in the last episode. So now we start Turnabout Samurai. October 14, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That's right. So Wright & Co. Law Offices has changed to this. That rocked. See you in hell, Evil Magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Steel Samurai. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? I don't know. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's printer. Who's calling us? Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy in that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mice here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai War of Neo, Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Who's ringing me? Yes, Wright & Co. offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. What did he say? Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Okay. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay then. To the detention center we go. October 16, detention center visitors room. Hugh Jackman? What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick? What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Okay then. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action seconds at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the Evil Magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skilled with a samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. The Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how would you say such a thing? I'm so sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the Evil Magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the Evil Magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Powers alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So you're saving the entire afternoon with the murder? Some action here. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to spend $10 yes for autographs. Alright, let's move. Studio main gate. October 16, Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happens and girl, what? She's reading too fast. She's speaking too fast. I can't read. I was young with, mind you, hippie clothes. What are the use coming to these days of some, what? Sorry. Nick? Will I grow to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, youths today. Okay. I need to change your voice. I need to change your voice to like an old lady voice. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Whoa, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was Studio of Dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim dummy. The Evil Magistrate. He's been introduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that Steel Hammer was a big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for sure that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know it? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was sitting right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only you person went by what? Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Is it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of your request. Maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Well, we don't have anything. So, let's back here. Hello, how's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. Where's your suspect? Your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. The security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mom's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up, and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a note formally request my representation? Of course. Sweet, thank you. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Hopefully it does. Here you go, you old bag. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Oh my god. Her name actually is old bag. Yes, I recognize the bold childish swirl. Powers' request came to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such an unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps to the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Dad Bumper Global Studios. Sorry. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective! Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think he hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, you don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I see he's a character, alright. Sulk. The investigation. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report. Time of death, 15 October, 2:30 p.m. Holes pierced through the chest by a spear. Okay. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim enters Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim of the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my bag, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? And what is it? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai was the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera... Sorry. Yeah, when someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone who had proof, he doesn't look too happy. Well, what's wrong, pal? You seem down. I look so happy when you say that. Oh, ho 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 ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's a chance to check things out. Alright, let's move to... Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station serving her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Pals is guilty yet? Ugh. She had to make my life hard by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Reason for suspicion. This guy says she's in an essential position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, you see. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Hammer. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh, yes, he was the greatest bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him playing the Evil Magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Automatic camera. About the security camera. Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gates, you see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it recalls the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home, I do. Okay. Alright, let's go to the employee area. October 16, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powell's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Alright, let's take a look around. Alright, let's move. Alright, what do we got over here? Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme tracks or something. Popcorn at least. Well, wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this. Ladies first. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door's to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Alright, what else we look at? The remains of your city's lunch are scattered around. Your room is probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Okay. Look over here. Looks like one of those electric powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a little easy to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Tokyo Castle. Huh. The middle ground of the drain has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you stuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, to the dressing room. Global Studios dressing room. Pao's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. Huh. Alright, let's look at this first. This is the first thing that caught my eye. There is a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wiki used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kind of like samurai movies. Kinda? Or... They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. Just how I like it. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I see you were already wearing one myself. Tea? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Okay. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. There must be Power's. Oh, it's his Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean? Sorry, borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. Card key added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Okay, what else can we look at? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It looks locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay, anything else I can look at? I can't slide or anything. Okay. Number 16, Detention Center. Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning. Right. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And I took a picture of Will Powers. We need to see that photo. I had to ask him about that photograph. Oh well, let's try again later. Alright, where should we go to? Wright and Co. law offices. What's going on, Nick? Power said he was sleeping in his dressing room. But now there's a photo of him going to the studio? Don't look at me. How should I know? What do you think? That photo the detective was talking about is the problem here. Well, that's hard to say without seeing the actual photo ourselves. But if it is Powers in that photo, his alibi is shot. Only one person was to the scene of the crime before the murder took place. And there's a photograph to prove it. I guess it makes sense that the person is the killer then. What do we do, Nick? Maybe there was someone else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers? Let's take a look. Maybe that security lady missed someone. One thing's for sure, if there are any clues, they'll be in that studio. Here's Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card can be borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, look, we're in. She's way too heavy for someone visiting a crime scene. Okay. October 16, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the Evil Magistrate did die here. And the Steel Samurai killed him. And the murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Alright, let's examine. The outline where Jackie Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. I guess that's why the hid part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing with at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Right. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Leave it to us. Okay, let's talk to you. Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And you said it was on rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Miss Hammer went to Studio 1. And then I saw WP going to his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some of the studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was from someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't the security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you said that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in the witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came to the studio, she must have seen them. You're right. Oop, sorry. Wrong one. Main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Yeah, you. What? I saw the suspicious look in your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths like there was no smart saying this and the other thing. Well, when I was newer, they could respect your elders back. They would shave their you sit. Grah! She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. And then looks like a studio then. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The main entrance to the studio. There's a big scene here, usually with onlookers pushing up against the gate. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes, obviously. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just entered in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Huh? Huh? I don't know. There. Entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Oh wait, I got it. Wait, I did it right? Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? No, but that's the only one on the computer. Taking at the gate entrance at the studios. October 15, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. Hey, Nick! Can we use those photos as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. And Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next Evil Magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo's what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe I really is that security lady. To be continued. Alright, that was... Okay, now we're on day 2, the trial. Not sure how many parts I'm gonna be doing for episode 3. But I think I'm gonna end it here. So I guess in this episode we were just like investigating, trying to find evidence and whatnot. Today, day 2, we're on a trial, and I might do that in the next episode. So, well, let's see what we have so far. 14 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Court is now stage for the trial of Mr. Bill Powers. Prosecution ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Prosecution will show the court at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant. Mr. Will Powers killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One at Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Okay. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. And this is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there was only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the play area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. And now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. And the production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. And the time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found launched at the victim's chest with a murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No. I think I probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. By the way, I'm not doing the whole trial. I'm just doing like a bit of it, and then I'll end the video. Will the witness declare her name? My aunt, you are a handsome fellow. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. See, Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Practice my name. So everyone else young. So how the other children would make fun of me. Believe it? But there was just the boy at the captain of the chest. He called me an old bag. Well, I just cried and cried. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rounding on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was taken at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. Why do I hear my voice? And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you? You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony, witness's account. Alright. Day of the murder at the gas station at 1 p.m. Okay. And this is where I will end today's video. So this will be part 1 of episode 3. In the next episode, we will continue with the trial. And hopefully we find out who the real killer is, who the real murderer is. And yeah. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, well, the first part of today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and I shall see you guys next time. Goodbye!